Hey everyone, Ed Hopkins here. I wanted to show you some of the newer features that are built in a Wrecking Ball SMS that you probably didn't know about, but you'd be glad that I told you today that we do have them inside the system. First of all, inside of the send broadcast, if you remember, you get to create your templates here with all the content inside of the body of the SMS you're going to send. And you usually send that by just clicking on the SMS button, and then it starts to send right there. You have to do it manually. What we did is we've added that into the scheduler. If you go to the new scheduler inside the system, and let me double click a date here, we pick our color, we pick our title, and then we get to choose the template that we created from our mass send. So we can grab one of those, and then our message will automatically appear. We get to choose if this is going to be sent as an SMS or robo voice, and then if we want to notify certain lists, we can here. We can either do one at a time or a super list, which will send to everyone in the account. You can select all numbers, which is all the numbers that have subscribed into that campaign, and then choose the date you want it to send. Click on save, and then the cron job will take over and automatically send that templated SMS that you originally created inside over here. So that's one of the cool features that we've added, and here's another one. Inside of the mass SMS itself, if you click on when you're getting ready to send, there's an option here, and it's called the coupon tracker. What this allows us to do is to give the agent or cashier or store owner a keyword, and let me just type one in here, show you how it works. So we're going to give them, for like a long code keyword, keyword 1. They text that to the phone number, but they wouldn't have to actually know the phone number because they're just replying to the mass send. You're going to send a mass SMS, and you're going to say, save 75% off a large pizza. Please present this SMS to the cashier. The cashier is going to know the keyword, which is set here, or if you're using a short code, you can assign a short code keyword to the cashier. You set your expiration date and the end time, and how many times you want that coupon to be valid. So the user can take that SMS to that cashier X amount of times. In this case, if I set it once, after they go through the process, they're never going to be able to use that coupon again. But if I set to like 2 or 3, that allows me to set the days between each validation so that same person's not coming in 3 times in one day. So if we set like 2 days between each, he has to come in over a series of 6 days to claim those coupons over 3 days. What happens is the customer will take that SMS that he gets from mass send that you did, and then he's going to show that to the cashier. The cashier is going to say, please reply to that text with keyword 1. Then what's going to happen, the system is going to reply with several different responses based on the status of that coupon. And it's either going to be, congratulations, your coupon is redeemed. It's going to say, sorry, your coupon is expired, or you cannot use this coupon for X more days if you have the days delay between each validation. And at the very bottom of each SMS is going to be a code of gibberish. And the customer is not going to know what that code of gibberish is, but the actual cashier store owner is going to know what it is because it's actual stats of the campaign itself. It's going to have how many were sent in a mass send and how many actually came in and redeemed that coupon from that mass send. So you get some great stats just off the SMS instantaneously. Every time one is validated in store, the stats will appear and update itself automatically at the very bottom. So that's another cool feature that we've added into the Wrecking Ball SMS system. Another feature that we've added is also inside of the mass SMS system. If you click on the action button and you put in your title, and then you select the type of send you're going to do, if you select televoice, what this will do is the system will call the number that you put in here. You'll be able to leave an instant voice recording, and then this will automatically update, and then you can send this in a mass televoice send. What this is great for is, for example, like school superintendents. Let's say school is going to be delayed because of the weather, or school is going to be canceled. He can wake up his morning and say, good morning, students. today classes are canceled due to the inclement weather, and then hang up. And then all he has to do is hit the televoice button to the list of all the school parents that are in the keyword list, and it'll automatically call them, and all the parents will hear that message. So another cool feature that we built into there. Another feature too, now that I'm already here, is we have an option, and this is found now in all different versions. Let me go back here. In all different types of sends that we can do, when you create, you have the option to put a join start date and an end join date, or a join end date. What this does is, when you create this template and you set this date between October 1st and October 31st, what will happen is it'll only send that mass SMS to those people that joined your list between those dates. So now we can actually target certain people based on when they joined your list. So another good feature that's built into the SMS broadcast system. Another feature you probably didn't know about is the Perpetual Campaign SMS. What this allows us to do is, if you remember, inside of our campaigns we create our message, campaign message, and our if message. Now let's say that thing runs all year, but during the Christmas time we want to have a different message that is delivered to the client. We can set our start date, let's say the week before Christmas, and then the week of Christmas. I got this zoomed too much here. I'll end it on that date. So, let me go back. So between these dates, our campaign message when somebody subscribes and our if message will be totally different. If we click on this check mark here, we get to choose our replaced campaign message that triggers between these dates. And if we want to have a different if member message, we can do that here as well, and that'll also replace in between these dates. If you leave that unchecked, obviously it'll just give that person this if member message. So just another cool feature that we've added to allow a little bit of customization, allow you to differentiate your campaign messages a little bit based on an event of a week, during a week, or maybe a holiday, or anything like that. So another cool feature we've added right there. Let me show you some more. Inside of our campaigns, you'll now find an emulate campaign, and what this will do is bring up an emulator. Let me shrink down the screen a little bit, and you can actually pretend like you're a customer going through your system, and it'll automatically send all the messages like you actually texted in. And it'll also include all the flows, such as reply with name, double opt-in. All that stuff will automatically trigger inside of the campaign emulator. So you'll get a good idea, especially if you're going to be demoing this to a business. You're going to show them how everything is going to appear live to a customer without actually using a phone. You'll be able to do it right on screen. So that's another cool feature we've added, and I think we got one more that's most recently, is we can do appointment reminders for payments, and we call it a payment reminder system. Essentially how this works is, when you create an appointment template, just choose payment reminder, and this will give a API page that you can send to any company that can ping in appointments automatically. All you would need to do is, like I said, send this to their developers. They would understand all the gibberish on this page, and set up your campaign. You can have an immediate response on create appointment. If someone just made a purchase and it's a new account, you can determine, say, thank you for purchasing. This is just a reminder your payment's going to be due on the X day of the month. Next, we can determine where all the new customers that are pinged in go to, what list, and we can subscribe them, so later we can send them a mass SMS. You can then automatically set the reminders. If you do due in 5 days, due in 4 days, all the way to due today. You can do days past due. This is great for collectors. to be able to send a custom message, because you can have, hey, to make a payment, call this number, and then when it's past due, they can go to the collections phone number. So you can set all the messages customized. You can determine if that'll be sent automatically via SMS. So what will happen is the customer, which is the client that is offering the services to their customers, they're going to ping in their due date, customer name, email, and phone number. You can have the system automatically send an SMS from the cron jobs by just selecting Send SMS. If you choose Ping SMS, the system will always be on standby, and their system can ping in to trigger this event to send the SMS. And then the other option is we can send an email, just an email reminder on, like for example, the due in 5 days, and that'll trigger automatically based on the cron job. So just another cool feature. There is some training that we did on this, and I think there's a PDF that's available, and I'll put that up inside of the back office. And lastly, let me show you something that's coming down the pipe here in just a few days. Our system will now be able to send MMS. It's being built out right now. It should be done here in a couple days. You'll be able to send anywhere inside your system where there's an outgoing message. You're going to be able to attach media to that campaign. Also, with the MMS comes the ability to have messages that are 1600 characters. So just keep your eye out for that. That's coming down the pipe, like I said, in a few days. We'll keep you updated on the status of that. So this is Ed Hopkins. Hey, I got to get back to work here. Talk to you all soon.